Hello everyone, it's me, Kallum, and I got access to the Valorant beta rig just not even 2 hours ago, and I decided to play a good chunk of it. And I'm just gonna talk about my first impressions and where I think this game will be going. First of all, I'll start with my first match. It didn't take too long to find one, which is awesome, despite the fact it's a closed beta. Usually games like League take 2 or 3 minutes, even CSGO takes often 5 minutes for me, despite the fact I have a good internet. This one took a very short amount of time. I waited like 10 seconds and it was a match, which is awesome. But let's get into the match itself. I played as the hero, champion, whatever you want to call him. Let's call him hero because I like that, it's different. Sova, hopefully we pronounced that right. And his kit, first of all, is pretty damn good, as it allows, it is there for those players that don't rush in, which sadly I do like to rush often, but it's for those players that take their time, get close to the enemies without them noticing, fire an arrow, and then the entire team just knows exactly where the enemies are, and then the heroes that are meant to rush can rush in and take them out. This is awesome. It's perfect for team composition and for competitive high-level play because it has a lot of room for growth. I mean, higher skilled players could use the bolt dart to scare the enemies, for example, make them confused, etc., etc. And I really like that. Of course, I can't change my hero mid-game to I played as Sova. I later had a short match with Brimstone, and he's pretty cool. I didn't use him too much. He just feels like a demo man, kind of in TF2. Just he has the smoke grenades, which are pretty easy, which is far easier to use than CS:GO because it's just point and click. And the Molotov launcher kind of thing, I like that. It's pretty cool. Or was it grenade launcher? I don't know. I really see it in action. I always it like twice. I don't have clips of that. I didn't record that. But again, the heroes feel very well balanced, and they don't feel like one's necessarily being too much better than the other. From what I noticed, at least, it was generally about how good you were in the game itself and your aim and game sense. Which, by the way, mine was terrible. The clips that I'll be putting up will probably reflect that nicely. It was my first match. I barely had any idea how any of this worked. Yes, I had to watch a stream, but I only listened to it and I realized that Sova did what he did, and that Brimstone had that, and that I have no idea what the other guy, the fire guy, had like fireballs and stuff, and that you could be revived. That's all I found out, to be honest. My biggest gripe was that saving money was pointless. I can get that maybe this was because of its beta and you were meant to try all the new guns. But other than that, it made those buttons on the side that say let's save or let's buy kind of useless, because you could just buy a rifle and some armor every round and that was it. You didn't need more. Or you could buy abilities which are already dirt cheap, so saving doesn't help there either. It looks pretty good. I played this on the highest graphical setting, so also the clips could look pretty good. The controls are also awesome. It feels like that one game that everybody keeps comparing it to. My challenge is not mentioning it in this entire video, but jumping doesn't feel like it completely halts you. It feels like if you can execute it right, I think there can be some tech moves being done. I feel like nobody's really tried that. I tried a bit of it, but not really like in a combat fight, just while we're waiting for the doors to open. The buy time, I like that, because it gives you you don't have to just stand still and buy something. You get like a good chunk of time to just stand there, even just stand in front of the entrance, just buy what you need in order to be ready for whatever could happen, rather than having to run back if you're already there. But that comes with a cost that as soon as that time's over, no way you're gonna buy anything. So I like that. It's pretty cool and makes a lot of it lets you change your kit at the last second, including the selling system. I love that. I didn't use it, but only the concept of it was awesome, because say you're meant to be a sniper but you end up buying a shotgun because you didn't know, because you wanted to actually rush. Well, you can sell that shotgun and buy yourself a sniper and nobody's gonna get angry at you, because we all know how many times we bought the wrong weapon in Counter-Strike, like way too often. and it's also pretty well optimized in my opinion. From what I've seen, like 100 FPS on highest settings while using Radeon Relive to record. And my PC is like 400 bucks, so pretty damn good in my opinion. And I don't feel like frame rate is as much of a dependent factor as in Counter-Strike, from what I've noticed again. But it could be the entire opposite. Maybe I'm an idiot. Could be both. Now that's what how my first match was. We lost 11 to 13. I still had a blast. It was awesome. The match took like 40 minutes, but I didn't feel like it was boring at all. Like the maps also were amazing. They were small, but they were like perfect. Like they had a lot of strategy to them. You could find sniper points. You could find places to flank. It was awesome, in my opinion. That one map I recorded, of course, and the other one that I played on later, that was a city map, was also really dope. I like the maps. They're pretty good. So Riot has pretty good map design, is my opinion. Now let's talk about the launch, because this is how it is right now. Right now it's good, but on the launch, I'm glad it's free to play, because it gives you like gives it a very big audience, because its file size is small too. With the beta was 3 gigabytes, and I believe these weapons are all we'll be seeing. And let's add like, I don't know, 10 more maps, and we'd be at a 4 to 5 gigabyte download. That is tiny in a world where big free-to-play games, battle royale games, are 100 gigabytes, which is ridiculous in my opinion. But it's amazing to have like a good game, a good competitive shooter that's so small. The servers also have been pretty great. From what I checked, always had a 30 ping, 30-40 ping, and that was pretty dope. The highest ping in my team was a 70, I remember, and that was pretty dope. Like I didn't ever feel like the servers were screwing me over. I felt like whenever I died, it was because I didn't know the map well enough, or it's because I kind of just sucked in that moment because I was panicking, because I was too excited or something like that. But other than that, amazing. Now, I want to talk about the future, because the launch will pretty much be like the same as the beta. People will download it. It'll be a great game, in my opinion again. The future, I want Riot to nurture esports. I don't want them to focus on casual, like slip up. I don't think they'll do that. Riot is dumb at times, but I don't think they'll do it with this one, but I just want to say it. And they should not change too much. The weapon balance right now is, in my opinion, enough. 2 shotguns, 2 heavies, 2 snipers, 4 rifles, 2 SMGs, and 5 pistols is perfect in my opinion. I mean, maybe you could change something about the shotgun, something to make them more favorable, but other than that, it's perfect. We don't need too many weapons. A certain game has had the same weapons pretty much since 2013. If you download it now, you'll use practically the same weapons, like the same models, the same ammunition type of stuff. They have been balanced, but it's still the same weapons. Even if you play it now again, you can change it with stuff like the M4A1S. But those are more like secondary choices. They aren't everybody's first go-to weapon. And we know that in that game, one new weapon, a specific revolver, broke it in half. Which is why I wouldn't want Riot to make the same mistake, despite the fact that they do know what they're doing. I just want to make it clear that I don't think they should change too much. Instead, they should simply make newer maps, like better maps with better looking maps, maybe with better vantage points, more tactics to use, and generally speaking, more maps that are really fun, so it doesn't get stale. Because there's like 3 maps in the beta right now, and I'd say 2 of them are pretty good. I haven't played the 3rd, but those 2 I played, they're pretty good. If they continue on this path, like add more, like there was this rope mechanic that I didn't record on the city map, and that was kind of cool, but it was pointless because it was like in a building where nobody was in my opinion. But maybe it could be used to get to a sniper point, but you're slow, so you should do it fast, or you should wait so nobody's there. Like I said, tactics on a map are the most important thing, because the weapons are always easy to use. All weapons these days are point and click, no matter what you do, or maybe crouch and click. But getting good vantage points on a map is the important part. Now that's what I gotta say. I'll play some more. I might just put on some short clips later on my channel if I get some cool stuff done. But like I said, I love this game currently. I'm probably gonna play it a lot. Though problem being, I have to complain about something too, and it's my biggest gripe: the drop system. They were way too smoke grenadey about this, way too brimstone about this. On the 3rd, on the April the 3rd, we had zero idea how this really worked. We thought we just have to watch for 2 hours or something, we'd get it, or we just have to watch and it knows we're human or some other shit. But they never told us. Instead, they were like, okay, just watch it. Then on the 8th, they told us, oh, you just have to watch 2 hours and we'll eventually choose you. And it pissed me off, to be honest, because we had no idea about that. So I did something pretty simple. You can do that too. I went to bed, left my PC on, left Summit stream on. Next day I woke up and I saw that there was a notification that was 1 hour ago. I was in the beta. So that's my tip. I waited like 12 hours in total because I watched on the 3rd, on the 7th, on the 8th. Now I'm playing the game. So I really hate how Riot did there. I get it, it's probably so Twitch can just, because Riot is a big part of Twitch, let's be real here. League of Legends is always in the top 5. So of course Twitch wanted some sort of deal, or maybe Riot wanted to do that to get on Twitch's good side, because you need a big streaming platform to stream those big events. Esports event, ESEA, I don't know, whatever the hell. So it's shit. I hear people moaning about it and I get why, but it sucks. But at least I was able to make this video. I'm pretty happy about that because I really am passionate about this game. It's been a long time since I've actually been passionate about any shooter. Well, I talked for a while. This is my longest talking video ever. But thanks for watching. Have a good day.